Hello, hello. Welcome to the live stream of Wuthering Waves as we de-stress and talk about mental health topics that spring to mind as I de-stress from another day of being human. So, it is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day out there to everyone. Let's turn that down just a smidgen for y'all, because it's pretty loud for me. So it's got to be loud for y'all. I'm new to OBS, so give me a break. We're going to go ahead and get over here. Confirm. Click. Alright, so, again, this is Wuthering Waves, and it is super fun. It is very, very pretty. So far, I'm loving it. And it has helped my mental health a good bit in the last couple of days. I slept really well yesterday, considering that someone had a freaking party upstairs all night. Boy, that was fun. We also got the new setup, so my monitors are not down at my feet anymore. My monitors are where they should be. They're where they should be. I don't know what we're doing. We're going to the echoing march. Take the elevator to reach the upper level. Okay, here we go. Again, this game has helped me so far, mostly for the sheer fact that it reminds me of my childhood. So it's weird how that works, because I was sitting there thinking about how it reminds me of Pokemon for some reason. Pokemon, Ghost in the Shell, and some other stuff. And I just couldn't place a finger on it, like why it was making me feel so good. And then today is Father's Day. Me and my dad would play Pokemon all the time, and he never let me win. It's one of those core memories, you know? Like, it just feels really, really good to think about. Playing this game kind of got me thinking right there. I was like, oh man, why does this game, like, it's brand new, why does it feel so good? And it's because it reminds me of my childhood. And I've never played a game as an adult that was brand new and made me think, oh man, I feel like a kid playing a game again.
Have you confirmed the inventory?
Like, I never understood what it was about nostalgia that always felt good, and I still don't, but I think I'm getting the hang of it, if you know what I mean. After time and time again of just like feeling broken, nostalgia is that thing that can just like remind you of that pure feeling of good. I think whenever people lose that nostalgia, I think that's whenever hope starts to burn away, you know. I think that is kind of the start of losing hope, is losing nostalgia and not being able to activate nostalgia per se. No, nostalgia has always been really interesting for some reason, because at some point you had to have that hope and everything, right? Otherwise you wouldn't have something. And like, I don't know of anyone else that's ever had nostalgia for self-pity. Like, that sounds really strange, but like, if we want to talk about like addiction and stuff, like that's how a lot of it is. Like, it's self-pity. And so if you're sitting there going like, I remember what it felt like to be drinking all day every day or whatever, and I kind of miss it, it's usually because I was missing that feeling of self-pity. Self-pity, boo-hoo, pity party. Everyone feel bad for me, you know? It's strange not having that feeling whatsoever anymore. The last time I felt any kind of inclination to be like, ooh, yeah, that sounds good again, I immediately had that thought, and my stomach was like, and I was like, oh, yeah, no, not at all. And that was like over a year ago. I'm pretty excited. I do think it's going to be interesting to try to like talk and game at the same time. I'm not the best at it, but it's a skill, right? It's a skill. So I'm going to get better at it, and everyone is going to come along with the ride. Yeah, it's skill, right? Talking and doing other things is a built skill, and having to critically think in 2 lanes at the same time, that should be not a problem. Normally it's like doing two different things that one may require critical thought and the other is more autonomous. But here you're playing a game, you're trying to ingest, you're trying to digest, you're trying to regurgitate, you're trying to do all these different things at once whenever you're gaming. So, upset soldier? Why are you upset, dude? What's up? That was the oddest little side quest ever. Like, hey, you need some therapy? I didn't know this game had that in there. That's funny. Like, again, this game is really, really pretty. It's not super ultra graphic intensive, and I think that's why I like it a lot. Like, it's chill, laid back, action adventure, all the same. It's interesting. It really is. You know, one thing that I just thought about, someone is not going to be happy seeing me stream games on YouTube. Someone. And if when this actually takes off in full swing and everything, yeah.
Remnants of the past.
Ooh, a Tyro Broadblade. Broadblade. For some reason makes me think of a broadsword or a claymore. Brave heart. That was a good memory with my father. I'll always remember at the end of the movie, there's a scene where in the battle they throw his claymore and it lands in the battlefield, you know, and it's all sitting there swaying. I remember asking my dad, like, did they ever find that? And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, did they ever find that sword? He was like, what? I was way young. I did not know what I was talking about. I was like, it said it was based on a true story. So I was like, it was a real thing. Like, they left his sword there, right? I had no concept of, like, just because it's based on historical fact does not dictate that everything in there is what happened exactly, you know? Oh, man. I'll remember that. Like, why do you remember that? I just do. So one of the things I want to do is like elevate this,
Have you found the
but
person you're
I
looking
don't know. I think it's okay. These are not the droids you're looking for. Star Wars, another great memory with my father and father figures. I see. Farewell, Mr. Jean. This game is really cool. I don't know what it is exactly just yet. Me too. Oh, yay. Oh, it's so pretty. Ooh. Oh. 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 Who is he? Or is that a she? He. Oh. Ooh.
Follow the Qinglong to war.
Okay, that was cool. Oh, what trial resonator? What am I doing? Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. So I'm still getting used to the mechanics on this one, but so far, whoop. Whoa. Hi, another. Holy shit. Okay. What did I turn into? Mickey Mouse for a second? Oh, counter skill? Ah, I'm sorry. Can I like view tutorials? Like, whoop, Like, view tutorials mid-fight again. Okay, well, hi. Well, hi.
Good vantage.
A good vantage point, yeah, that's true. Gotta get the high ground. So, oh, come on, come on, come on. So he can like quadruple jump, I guess? That's cool. Ow, ow, stop hitting me with your beak.
Don't you worry.
Mm-hmm. So, if this thing's level 42, like, how high of a level do these monsters get? Because I'm, like, barely into this game. So, I don't know. Yep. Oh, 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 oh. No, no, I have stamina. Yeah. Cool. Got to get my stam. Everyone needs good stamina. Nope. Cool. Any other cool moves I can do? Oh, what is Q? Oh.
Fear no more.
Ooh. Dude, what in the heck? Oh, that was sick. This game makes me want to get my PS4 controller connected to my computer. Like, I'm normally a PC like keyboard mouse guy, but this one has me feeling a little bit different. So anyways, oh, okay. Oh, you've only got one head left. Good, good. Oh,
Right the
man.
time. A good vantage.
Mm-hmm. So anyways, whew. Almost.
My last breath.
Really? You still got 1100 in health. More than I do in real life, I'm sure. Yeah. Cool. Woohoo! First try, I think. Basic training. Dodge. Let's do it. Yeah, let's learn how to dodge. Why didn't you dodge? Team 4-star, I miss you. If you haven't watched Team 4-star, give it a shot. It is good for your mental health. Yeah, I know how to dodge better-ish. Maybe. Again, this game just feels good to play. Oh, another game this reminds me of. Oh, what was that game called? Oh, played as a Japanese sun god that was incarnated as a wolf. Like, yeah, I know it sounds weird, but it was so cool. It was like really freaking interesting game. It had super duper like unique gameplay, and oh, it was so cool. I think it was Komatsu. Hang on, Okami. That's what it was. Okami. That game was really like, if you need a chill game for your mental health, like one that's not super duper too hard or stressful, unless you want it to be, then definitely give Okami a try. Okami was a fantastic game for just chilling and having a good time. Let's ask Gemini real quick something. What does nostalgia have to do with mental health? Nostalgia has a fascinating and complex relationship with mental health, often acting as a double-edged sword. While predominantly viewed as a positive emotion, its impact can vary depending on individual circumstances and how it's experienced. Here's a breakdown of what nostalgia has to do with mental health. Positive aspects: we have boosting our mood, enhancing social connectedness, provides meaning and purpose, coping mechanism for stress and adversity, increases optimism and motivation, boosts self-esteem, and fosters creativity and openness to experience. While the negative aspects of nostalgia are can intensify sadness and longing, rumination and dwelling on the past, idealizing and on unrealistic comparisons, stagnation and resistance to change, can exacerbate existing mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, loneliness, Nostalgia can, in some contexts, intensify these feelings rather than alleviate them. For example, a study found that people with a strong worry habit showed enhanced symptoms of anxiety and depression after being exposed to nostalgic stimuli. Interesting. Anticipatory nostalgia, this is missing the present while you're still living it. It can lead to sadness, worry, and anxiety about future loss even before the present moment has ended. Holy cow, I know I deal with that all myself. Conclusion, nostalgia is not a mental illness itself. I didn't ask for that. And generally, its benefits outweigh its drawbacks. It's a normal and often healthy human emotion that helps us make sense of our past, find comfort, and connect with others. However, like any emotion, balance is key. If you find yourself consistently dwelling on the past to the point where it causes significant sadness, prevents you from enjoying the present, or interferes with your ability to move forward, it might be beneficial to explore these feelings with a mental health professional. Understanding how to harness the positive power of nostalgia while acknowledging its bittersweet nature is important for overall well-being. I was right that nostalgia is good for mental health, and I'm also not wrong in that it can be bad, and it's different. Like it is a little bit different than I thought it was actually going to be. So here we go. We're back to this. We're going to Gichi Village, and we're going to have a little wondering about nostalgia for myself and why I think that it's good for me right now. So nostalgia for me with this game, like this game should not bring nostalgia to me, right? Because it's brand new to me. I think it's brand new to Steam too. It's like, why does it elicit a feeling of nostalgia? Because it's simple, it is cutesy, anime-ish, and it reminds me very heavily of Pokemon. This thing reminds me of Ghost in the Shell. So the two anime aspects, throw in all of that to again with Pokemon, and it just throws me into childhood everything, like Ghost in the Shell. I already said that. Oh, what's fighting? Okay. But it reminds me of like even Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, you know. So it's really interesting what all has come to mind just playing this one little game for a few short hours. It's really interesting. Or I'm timed.
Leave it to me.
Let me just talk in a little bit. And don't put pressure on me, because pressure is not necessarily the best way to get something out of me. I take that back. I'm a procrastinator. I am a procrastinator. So I do well under pressure. It's weird. Okay. Let me be your blade. Holy cannoli. Yes. What does that guy have? Does that guy have a tambourine in the back? He has a freaking tambourine. Oh, but it reminds me of the Needler from Halo. Another nostalgia moment from my childhood. Easy peasy. Lemon squeeze me.